All right, so you've picked your niche, you've got your offer. Now, the boring stuff is you need a website and you need a legitimate company because more often than not, actually, that's a lie, but more often than you'd think, people do ask if you're a legitimate company when you do outreach. So, before I get into videos explaining outreach, you need a simple website. Literally just copy one. It doesn't even matter about your website. Here's where you don't need critical thinking. You just need to explain your service, what you do, and write down your company number at the bottom of the website. So if people come on it, they know you're all legit. And then another thing which I recommend is when you, if you're going to be doing email outreach and just in general, create a like company email. So it's not just at gmail.com, it's like at your agency's name.com, because then when you email people, you just seem a little bit more legit, and make a nice like email signature. But none of this stuff should take more than 2 days max. I, like everyone else, fell into the trap of spending a couple weeks on my website. It's the biggest waste of time because you end up changing it anyways. You don't need multiple pages. It literally should be like a funnel to booking a call with you for a Calendly link. You're not going to get leads for your website for the first year. So like, it doesn't matter. I've never got a lead from my website. It all happens through outreach. And then you'll see the outreach method that I'm doing doesn't even require them to look at your website. The only reason you have one is so that if a client does look at your website, you look legit. It's not a crappy website. It should look all right, but it's just one page. And then it also, the reason you want to sign up to for a legitimate business is so that they know that you're not a scammer and you're a real person and this is what you do for a living. And also the email is really good because it adds that level of professionalism and it's going to make them trust you even more and way more likely to buy your services or work with you in this case. So those are the boring things: website, legitimate company, email with a good email signature. I can't think of anything else that you actually need besides like a Go High Level account, but you don't need that until you've actually signed the client. So yeah, do this. I promise you, please just do it within a day or two. Just spend 6 hours banging it out, getting it done. Copy someone's website who you like. You'll probably see mine. And if you notice who I've copied it off, then I mean, you will notice who I've copied it off. But I don't care. I'll change it when I get more clients and we're doing like 10K months and it actually matters. Right now, I don't think anyone even looks at my website. I don't know how to analyze it, but if you could, there'd probably be like one viewer a month. The most important thing is that you're a legitimate business because people probably will check that before they trust you with ad spend. So yeah, like I said, website, legitimate business, and good email. You do have to pay for a couple of these things, but it's definitely worth it. And if you're like me, what I did is I bought my domain with Wix, and I don't know quite how it works, but I bought it for like 8 months or like 12 months just to save the money. It was like £80, which at the time was a lot of money when I was starting it. But I said to myself, I'm going to buy this because it means I'm going to commit. Rather than paying monthly where you can just cancel it, I said, I'm going to commit to this and this is what I'm doing. So even though I did take ages building my website, way too long, and I changed my niche since, so I had to do a whole new one, please just don't spend longer than a day on it, and get it done quickly, and make sure it's just one page with basically a sales funnel to booking a call with you at the bottom. So get this all done quickly, and then we can get into the fun stuff like outreach, where we can actually start making some money with our SMMA. See you in the next video where I discuss the best outreach method if you don't want to do cold calls off the bat. This is how I signed my first 3 clients, and I'll explain everything in detail in the next video. See you then. Bye.